최근 트럼프 대통령은 중국이 미국의 선거를 조작했다고 말했습니다.
Also in mid-2018, China was working to influence the results of the U.S. midterm elections and later the results of the 2020 presidential election itself.
하지만 트럼프 대통령은 부정선거를 저지른 중국에게 어떤 제재를 가할지 말하지 않았습니다. 그리고 어제 한 기자는 트럼프 대통령에게 물었습니다. 미국의 선거를 조작한 중국에게 대통령께서는 어떤 처벌을 준비하고 계십니까?
Mr. President, are you planning on putting any pressure or consequences on China for what you announced about them meddling in the 2020 election?
Well, we're going to talk to them about it. It took place a long time ago. I think China is maybe a little bit different today than it was then. But look, they do things and we do things to them. I'll be honest. We do things to them too. It's not a one-way street.
트럼프는 중국에게 그 어떠한 처벌도 가할 생각이 없습니다.
Look, I mean,
Do I think about the fact that most of my money is made in Asia? Sure.
well, that and also the what
I hope it comes up to 99%. It's over 90% today.
Yeah.
Sure. What's wrong with it?
No, there's nothing wrong with
As
it.
long as I do what the government wants me to do, I love it.
자, 여러분들도 아시다시피 대한민국은 위기의 상황입니다. 많은 한국인들이 한국이 처한 상황을 정리해서 미국 국무부에게 자유대한민국을 도와달라고 이메일을 보냈습니다. 한 가지 다행스러운 것은 마크 루비오도 대한민국이 처한 상황을 잘 알고 있다는 점입니다.
Democracy of South Korea has taken a strong bent to the left, opening up more avenues toward China and, in fact, beginning to oppress many of our companies, including Meta, Coupon, and others. Can you tell us what can be done and what this committee should do with countries who, through democratic means, are beginning to become anti-U.S.?
Right. So there are a couple points I would make. The first is that, and this is the unique aspect of dealing with democracies, and we see it in our hemisphere quite often. Sometimes in a democratic country, they will elect leaders that are friendlier to U.S. national interests, such as what we have now in Japan. And sometimes they will elect leaders that have a different perspective. We respect the sovereign choice of the people of that country. That's a legitimate election. That's who they chose. In those instances in which a democracy and their elected leaders are taking positions that run contrary to the national interests of the United States, it doesn't mean we want to overthrow the government or get rid of the government because it's a democratic government. It simply means we have to engage them in the fact that they are doing things that are irritants to our national interests. You point to some of our companies. Our companies aren't just facing challenges and, I would say targeting in South Korea. They're facing it throughout Europe. And the European Union, as an example, is targeting our technology companies and conducting what we believe is unfair. So I think this becomes a feature of our engagement with South Korea, even as we have things that we're strategically aligned on. These are areas we've expressed and I think have, frankly, impacted our ability to conclude a trade agreement with them because of some of their behavior towards American companies.
하지만 마크 루비오가 아무리 반중 스탠스를 가진 관료라고는 하지만 트럼프의 명령 없이는 움직일 수가 없습니다. 자, 여러분들도 잘 아시지만 오늘 대한민국은 떠들썩합니다. 왜냐하면 합수본이라는 조사단이 갑자기 대한민국 부정선거를 조사하기 시작했기 때문입니다. 많은 희망회로 유튜버들은 말합니다. 드디어 큰 게 왔다. FBI가 이번 조사의 배후에 있다. 강경화가 갑자기 귀국한 이유가 이거다. 그런데 말입니다. 이 합수본을 꾸린 것은 다름 아닌 이재명의 명령으로 만들어진 것입니다.
I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook.
오늘은 왠지 사건을 은폐하기 위해, 꼬리를 자르기 위해 가짜 조사단을 꾸렸던 리차드 닉슨이 생각나는 밤입니다.